Hi everyone, it's Lindsay and I'm here today for a very quick video with a quick and easy, clean and simple Mother's Day card. So the stamp set I'm going to be using today is from Joy Clear Stamps and it is called Mother's Day. Perfect name. But it has all of these great images in there. There's even a great one. I don't know if you've seen it, but it says, "Hey mom, thanks for putting up with my," and then it has a poop emoji. So it is really cute. But today I'm going to be using this cheese grater image that has little hearts in it. And it has the mom banner across the top. So I have stamped this on a white cardstock panel that measures 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. Now I'm using my Misty to do my stamping today, and I'm also using Memento Tuxedo Black ink for this because I'm going to be going ahead and coloring in with my alcohol markers. Now with this cheese grater image, you have these little hearts that you can put on the bottom of your cheese grater. Now I went ahead and made some masks with Inkadinka masking paper, and I'm just going to make a huge pile of these hearts just by stamping them over and over, masking, and then stamping them some more. So I'm making a pretty big pile here. I think I stamped this about 5 times, but I am making this all in the center of my card. So I'm going to have to add some grounding effect later on and you'll see how I did that, but I wanted this stamped image to fill up my entire card, and that was it. I'm not going to add any embellishment or anything to this. So I'm finally masking up my last little hearts here, and then I'll stamp one right in the center to complete this little pile of them. Now when you're doing masking like this, you really need to pay attention because it can get a little confusing. Things can start to look very similar, and you won't get all of your masking right. You might miss one here or there. So just make sure you pay extra attention when you're doing smaller images like this that are really hard to tell where you're masking and where you're not. So once I had all of those masked out, I went ahead and removed them, and I will save those for later on so I can use them. And then I started coloring in. Now, whenever I first started coloring in, I colored each one of my little hearts first with a darker gray, and then I was going to add some shading, but I decided just to come in with that darker gray all the way inside my little cheese grater here. But because I had already added a layer of that gray to the hearts, it almost made them appear darker because I had 2 layers of color on them. Now for my little banner here, I'm using some creams and ivories just to give them a nice little almost vintage effect on that banner. And then for my hearts, I'm just going to be using some pinks and reds and really just go from darkest to lightest to the center. I'm not going to color each one of these hearts individually. That would be a little crazy. So I went ahead and just treated them as a whole unit. So I'm coloring in the darkest around the edges, and then I'll fill in the center with more pinky colors. Now for my grounding effect, I didn't go for my normal gray here. I went back with those ivories that I used on the banner to pull in that ivory color across the entire card base. Now for my sentiment, it has the sentiment "You're the greatest," but it's spelled Gratest. And so I thought it was really cute. So I'm just going to stamp that right to the left of that cheese grater image, right onto the cardstock itself. I'm not adding any more layers to this, just stamping that straight on the panel. So to finish this card off, after I put on that sentiment, the only thing left to do was pop this up onto an A2 top folding white card base. Now I'm using some fun foam here. You could also use foam tape, but I'm just using fun foam and double-sided adhesive right on the back of that panel, and then I'll pop it up right in the center of that card base to finish off my card. I hope you all enjoyed this video tutorial of a very quick and easy CAS Mother's Day card. And as always, I will leave you with a close-up of the finished card and a few pictures as well. And the supply list, you can head to my blog. That link will be in the description box below. Thank you you guys so much for watching today, and happy crafting.